In a radio interview Thursday, Attorney General Jeff Sessions addressed the headline-grabbing moment last week when Peter Strzok, the FBI agent who infamously promised his paramour that "we'll stop Trump from becoming president," was escorted out of the FBI headquarters. Mr. Strzok, as I understand, has lost his security clearance, Sessions told host Howie Carr, as reported by the Daily Caller. Sessions was addressing a widely reported incident from last Friday in which Strzok was escorted from the FBI headquarters in D.C. He was escorted from the FBI building on Friday, reported CNN's Jake Tapper, while legal correspondent Laura Jarrett said that Strzok was still employed by the Bureau as of Tuesday but under investigation. Scrutiny of Strzok intensified after the release of the Department of Justice Inspector General Michael Horowitz's report on the FBI's mishandling of the Hillary Clinton investigation. In the report, Horowitz included previously unreleased texts from Strzok demonstrating a troubling degree of bias against Trump and even a suggestion that he would take action to undermine him. In an August 8, 2016 text to FBI attorney Lisa Page, with whom he was having an affair, Strzok said, "We'll stop Trump from being president." That exchange, along with others, prompted Horowitz to condemn him. It is not only indicative of a biased state of mind but, even more seriously, implies a willingness to take official action to impact the presidential candidate's electoral prospects, wrote Horowitz of Strzok's statements to Page. This is antithetical to the core values of the FBI and the Department of Justice. Late Tuesday, Horowitz testified that his department is investigating Strzok over whether or not his political bias influenced Special Counsel Robert Mueller's Russia investigation, for which Strzok was one of the lead investigators before evidence of his anti-Trump bias surfaced. Fox News reports, Justice Department Inspector General Michael Horowitz confirmed Tuesday that he is investigating whether FBI official Peter Strzok's anti-Trump bias factored into the launch of the Bureau's Russia probe. During a joint hearing before the House Oversight and Judiciary Committees, Horowitz testified that his office was reviewing Strzok's anti-Trump text messages as part of a separate probe related to the Russia investigation. "It clearly shows a biased state of mind," Horowitz said, referring to text messages written as the FBI probe of Hillary Clinton's private email use was wrapping up and the Russia probe was getting underway.
More breaking news for you now. CNN has now learned that FBI agent Peter Strzok, known for those critical text messages about President Trump that surfaced, he was escorted from the FBI building on Friday. CNN's Justice Department correspondent Laura Jarrett is breaking the stories for us right now. Laura.
Hey there, Jake. So what we know is that Peter Strzok, that special agent who worked on both the Clinton email probe and the Russia investigation, is still employed at the FBI as of Tuesday afternoon, but he was escorted out of the building on Friday as he is facing a professional responsibility investigation stemming from some of the findings detailed in last week's Inspector General report. We all remember that lengthy report detailing a series of text messages exchanged between Strzok and an FBI lawyer, then at the FBI, I should say, Lisa Page, including one that the Inspector General found particularly problematic, set in August of 2016, where Strzok says "we'll stop him" in reference to Trump getting elected. Now, of course, the report overall suggested that the specific investigative decisions that were reviewed in terms of those prosecutors' decisions were not infected by bias, but the Inspector General said when it came to those specific text messages, he couldn't say with confidence that Strzok's decisions were free from bias. Now, earlier today, Strzok's lawyer put out an op-ed in the U.S. Today newspaper suggesting that despite the president's tweets about Strzok being a quote sick loser, that he is actually a patriot. Jake?
All right, Laura Jarrett with that breaking news. Thank you so much.